What's going on, everybody? So just on the chairlift right now, and I figured this would be a perfect time to make a video to help you on your journey to not drink alcohol. So, 5.5 years ago I stopped drinking, and I've literally gone from living in my friend's bedroom whilst he was on holiday with no money, no business, no future, and really at ground zero, to now living what is my dream. I actually had a picture on a vision board to come skiing. I didn't know where I was going to be, but it all came true. And it all came true because I decided to stop drinking. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips that will make you stop drinking. If you follow this from start to finish and you do every single thing that I'm going to tell you to do in this video, I guarantee that you'll stop drinking. Is it going to be easy? No. Are you going to do it perfectly first time? Maybe not, but it doesn't matter. So let's dive into it. So the very first thing is I need to tell you a very quick story. But I actually did a ski season, it's like 10 years ago. That is absolutely crazy. It's crazy how fast time goes. But I actually did a ski season like 10 years ago. And it was in France, in a place called Maribel, in the Three Valleys. And, it was an amazing, amazing time. And I remember when I got there, I stayed in like a all-inclusive chalet, and the top chef, like the head chef guy or whatever, like the manager of the chalet, he loved to drink. And he let us drink for free. And we drank, a crazy amount of alcohol there. And, really quickly on, I kept realizing, like, the more I drink, the worse I perform on the ski slopes. So I actually stopped drinking whilst I was supposed to be on, wild ski adventure. I just quit drinking, and I think the first couple of weeks I drank, I need to rest my arm, it's exhausting this. But I think the first couple of weeks I drank, and then I stopped and ended up saving a bunch of money. And then I think towards the end I started drinking again. I can't really remember, but this is the point, is I knew that alcohol was doing nothing for me. I wasn't lying to myself. I knew that it was hurting me. But the problem is that I just thought it would be nice to stop for a little bit and then, go back to doing it again. And then what ended up happening is later on, it just wrecked my entire life. Now, the mistake that I made here, and the first tip that I've got for you today, is you need to prioritize this issue. You need to put it as number 1 on a priority list, because it will change your life. It is so worth spending extra time, extra money, whatever it takes to solve this problem once and for all, because it's kind of like, once you've unlocked this, once you've got the key and you've unlocked this, then it's game over. And I just wish I did that, when I realized that it was causing issues. I just wish very early on I said, you know what, I'm making this a priority. I'm going to solve this problem. But I didn't. And then I ended up going on a battle, and it took me ages to solve the problem. Yeah, and I just wish that I'd, said, this month is I'm going to spend all the time that I can and all the money that I can investing in solving this problem. And, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in today. And so that's the first tip that I've got for you, right? Is to prioritize this and get this problem solved. The second tip is, and it's the next thing that I wish that I did, but when I did try to stop drinking, countless times that I did during the 10 years of trying to stop, is what I always did is I just gritted through it. I just said, I'm not drinking anymore. Or it was like I'd just wake up one morning with a bad hangover and say, no, I'm not drinking, I'm quitting. And I just kept doing this and failing, doing it and failing and doing it and failing. And the problem was all down to my perception, right? I'm in a ski resort right now. When I get to the bottom of the slopes, people are drinking, right? Everybody's drinking. Everybody thinks that after a hard day of skiing, they should reward themselves with a drink, right? We're socializing with friends. We should reward ourselves with a drink. This is our, a fun thing that we're going to do whilst we're on a ski holiday. I don't see it that way. I look at that and I genuinely feel sorry for them. Not from a place of judgment. They're free to do whatever they want. But I look at that and I feel sorry for them. I genuinely feel sorry for them, because they're just doing something that's not enhancing the holiday at all. It's hurting the holiday. It's a waste of money. It's, they're not going to ski as well the next day or snowboard as well the next day. But, and the reason why is because I see alcohol as a poison, as an addictive drug that does nothing for you. And I got into that state of mind where I just don't want to drink. It doesn't require any effort. It's just like a logical choice that I made 5.5 years ago, and that was it. And that's because I prioritized it and because I focused on reframing alcohol. How do you do that? Well, you invest in books, you invest in courses, you go on Amazon, look at all the top drinking books, go and read them, study this stuff, go and look at the Andrew Huberman videos, go and check out, my channel. There's loads of resources out there now. People are waking up. It's not like it used to be 25 years ago when nobody knew about alcohol. Everyone just went to AA and that was it, and that was the only option, but it's not the only option anymore. So that's the second thing. Reframe alcohol. Get into a state of mind where you see it for what it is. I don't know if this lift is going to end, but if it does, I'll just pause the video and I'll go and finish it off somewhere else. Anyway, third point is you want to see yourself as the CEO of your own life. Think about this. If you're the CEO of a $100 million or $1 billion company, right, and you've got tons of responsibility, what kind of things are you going to do? You are going to optimize to the nth degree, right? You're going to have systems. You're going to be coaching people, coaching your leaders, making everybody better. You are going to try and squeeze as much out of that organization as you can. Why don't we see ourselves as the CEO of our own life? Right? Like a CEO, what they're going to be doing is seeking high quality mentors, right? They're going to be seeking high quality information. They're going to be studying. They're going to be reading books. Why does nobody think of themselves as the CEO of their own life? If you want to build something great, why don't you start seeing yourself as the CEO of your own life? The chief executive of John, of Mary, of whoever you are, right? You are the CEO of your own life. Oh, I really hope you can hear me now. The wind is... I'm going to pause the video now, so I'll finish this video in a second. Okay, I think I found a spot outside of the wind now. Might be a bit noisy, skiers bombing past. But back to what I was saying. So, thinking of yourself as the CEO of your own life. Now, what else would a good CEO do? Well, a CEO is always going to be thinking about building a better future, right? They're going to be thinking about the future, doing lots of long-term thinking. And another thing so something that I've observed through working with some very high-level individuals in my coaching program is these people are not afraid to invest in themselves. Think about it like this. If you've invested, multiple thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in yourself, in your education, in coaching, in mentors, in just building yourself into an awesome person, if you've invested all this money into yourself, how much will it cost you to drink? Well, if you level up and level up and level up and level up and then decide to drink, it's going to cost you so much more when you actually have that drink, because all the progress that you've made, all the money you've invested in yourself kind of gets just wiped away. I mean, I have invested probably, I'm not trying to boast, I'm just trying to tell you what's worked for me, but I've probably invested $50,000 in coaching programs, in finding help, in leveling up, and I believe in it, because now if I drink, it doesn't just cost me, the cost of alcohol, the cost of my health, it costs me so much more. So that's the third tip that I've got for you, is to see yourself as a CEO and invest in yourself. Because then the cost of drinking is so much greater. But not only that, but you will level up so much quicker. And that's one of the best things I ever did, was finding coaches, finding mentors. The fourth thing that I've got for you is what you must do is focus on the future, right? If you just want to stop drinking alcohol and sit around and change nothing, and I just don't see the point. I mean, I'm not saying it's better to drink, but you might as well keep drinking. Like, who cares? What you need is a vision. You need something to go towards. I mean, I literally had a picture of a flipping ski resort on a vision board when I stopped drinking, because I wanted something to aim for. I didn't want to just stop drinking for the sake of stopping drinking. I wanted to build something awesome. Focusing on the future is a hack. It's a secret. Like, if you can build a vision for your life that excites you, then you've got something to work towards every day. Listen, you might not want to ski, right? I don't know what you want. You just might want to get a six-pack, right? You just might want to, run a 5K. Like, it could be anything. But as long as you've got a vision for your life and an exciting future that you can keep working towards every single day, I promise you with all my heart, it will be so much easier. Because you wake up excited, rather than wake up struggling and fighting and just thinking, right, all I'll do is get through today. You wake up working towards something every day. How much more exciting is that? How much more exciting is it to be working towards something so cool to you, whatever it is to you, than just waking up thinking, right, today I won't drink? Nah, that's never going to work for me. It's going to work for some people, right? For some people, it's one day at a time. For some people, that's all they need to focus on, is not drinking alcohol. Sorry, but that's not me. I didn't want to stop drinking just so I could say I'm a non-drinker. I don't care about being a non-drinker, right? I don't care. I know my channel name is Sober Leon. I don't see myself as a sober person. I see myself as somebody that's, the way that I'm supposed to be. We weren't born as drinkers. We were made into drinkers. So anyway, that's the next tip. Focus on the future. The fifth thing that I want to say is not necessarily a tip, but it's a message. I promise you one thing, that if you get on this path and you stay on this path, it will be the best thing that you've ever done. And not only that, is you can do it. If I could do it, man, listen, I think, do you know what? Once somebody said to me at school, and this is at school, bear in mind, that I'll either be rich or I'll be in jail. That's what she thought my future was. I'll either be rich or in jail, right? And that's like a 16, 17 years of age. When I was still, and I was still a lunatic then. I still was getting drunk at, before everybody else was getting drunk. Yeah, just maybe said that to me. What an evil woman. I'm joking. It's not that deep. I'm not that bothered. But the point of this is that, I failed so many times. And I stopped drinking young, but I just kept failing and failing and failing and failing. You know, I genuinely think that people would have thought, he is doomed. He's the person that's going to end up dead because of alcohol. I still changed. If I can change, you can change. I am not joking, I've seen people drink a bottle of vodka every single day for 20 years and they've still changed. I swear on my life. I've worked with people who literally wake up with a cup full of Yeti full of alcohol in the morning and they drink it all day, and they've done that for decades. They've still changed. Why can't you? You're actually motivated enough to watch this video, to click on this video, to learn. Why can't you do it as well? Well, the answer is you can, and I promise you one thing, you won't regret it. So keep going and click the video on the screen now if you want to learn some of the warning signs that alcohol could be killing you.